Still doing this the safe way by running around this box. I could save a little bit of time and just do a circle instead, but that's scary, and I haven't practiced it, so we're not doing it. Interesting how I never noticed that the vent cover is already opened there. Even though we have the screwdriver now, we should be able to open any vent covers. Yeah, that's interesting. How have I never noticed that? I wonder why they didn't make that an actual game mechanic, like you having to open the vents. Would have been interesting. Would have also made like inbound runs a bit more complicated. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know some inbound runs come here without getting the screwdriver, so that would throw a wrench in that. In my opinion, it is one of the less scary FNAF games. Even before I started speedrunning it, because obviously once you play it 1,000 times, anything becomes less scary. Even my first playthrough, I think it was one of the less scary ones. I think the reason why is because you can see the jump scares coming a lot of the time. Like, they run up behind you. I'm sure them chasing you is scary, but there's no surprise, you know, when you actually do get caught. There's games like FNAF 4 and FNAF 6, and even the other ones to an extent. You never realize you're about to get caught until you are. Gotta go so fast by jumping. That's called a bunny hop. Basically, I'm letting go of sprint while I'm in the air, and this keeps my speeds, but I don't use any sprints. So I'm able to go the same speed for longer because my sprint doesn't run out as quickly. It's like you hold sprint, you jump, let go of sprints, and then just before you land, hold sprint again. When you land, you jump, let go of sprint, and you do that over and over again. And you run out of sprint less. Keeps your stamina. What? He spawns? Why? He's not supposed to do this on this patch. This is just 600% being mean. Like, dude, what is this? Yikes. I don't know why that happens. This only happens in 600% where he spawns here. Remember this section took me so long in my first playthrough. I would constantly hide in those curtains right there, or the photo booths. Check the cameras for where Roxy is. Oh, it took me so long. And then I got to the vents, and I somehow didn't know you could sprint while crouching. So Music Man kept getting me, and it got me so often that like I just didn't know what to do, so I left and went the cheeky route instead. I don't know how I was so clueless and how I didn't even try it once. Like with the Chica routes, there's like a gap there where you can make it to, where you can uncrouch, and that allows you to like get some time on him, whereas in this event you have to just go straight through, you know. So he'd get me all the time in this vent, but not the kitchen vents. And then I didn't even figure out that you could sprint while crouching until the warehouse, when there was no other way to progress, so I gave up and looked for a tutorial or a walkthrough, and then he started sprinting while crouching, and I was like, huh, what do you know? Who would have thunk? Let's take Freddy's armor off. look at it for a little bit. Good condition. Put it. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I have one heart. What the hell? Well then. Oh. Dude, of course, the second I start talking about it, like, oh, it's only when you camera cancel. It happens. Oh, wait, he actually opened that door for me. Saves like 0.1 seconds, because that door usually opens very quickly, but you still have to wait for a little bit. That was funny. That's like a task stress. That's something that'll be in the task. Purposely getting him to spawn there. Oh, why'd she spawn there? And why didn't she attack me? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that scared me. Wow. Fred. Probably take you an hour to get from Monty's Music Man. Yeah. Probably take me that long as well. I never played that part of the game casually, unfortunately. Because I soft-locked earlier. And I didn't know the game auto-saved at the start of every hour. So I like rage quit and looked up a walkthrough instead. So I only did up to 3:30 AM casually, and that took me a while. Like, way too long. I'm on patch 1.05, which is the patch that came out in March. I'm using this patch because the fastest 4 no major skips. It's got a lot of the same glitches that 1.04 has, and it can also skip cutscenes, which 1.04 can't. So that makes it the fastest patch. I wonder what the least collected message bag is for a casual player. Like, obviously, a casual player has to go in that room to progress, which means they have to get that bag. Well, they don't have to, but it's right there, so most players would get that bag. But I wonder what other, like, message bags would be, like, percentage, that the least amount of percentage of players collected. Probably the one behind, like, in the utility tunnels behind the Monty and the Cheeky Gaze. Am I human? That's a bit too much of a personal question. I'm more comfortable answering that. Why is Nightmare plush in a golden box? You know? It's weird. Usually it's just the golden plushies in the golden boxes, but Nightmare isn't golden. supposed to mean something? Maybe, or maybe we're just thinking too much into it. Wait, that's a security hat there. Was Vanessa here? Or was it some other guards? Two theories in a row. The guy might be becoming Mad Pass. I think I died in Fatherblast, was it? That's not the right way at all. Oh, brother. I saved, didn't I? Rice. I saved, right? I didn't save. Oh. Of course she's coming this way. Oh. Okay, he's still there. I thought that was him leaving. Why is he going around that way? He never goes around that way. He's supposed to go around the other way. How peculiar. Wait, what? What's he doing? I've never seen him do that before. He walked around to this side. What the hell? Oh well, could be worse, I guess. Why am I speedrunning? Well, 'cause it's fun. I enjoy it. I like optimizing, you know, getting better, seeing the results with a better time. It's enjoyable. And it adds a lot of replayability to games as well, you know. Instead of just playing it once, I can play it 1,000 times. Especially with this game, because this game has a lot of speedrun categories. Bro. Get in there. Alright, spaghetti skip time. Watch this. Spaghetti skip. Oh, jeez. Well, can't get them all. This is the gameplay of all time. Before I started running 600%, I was like, man, how are all these speedrunners and streamers streaming for like 16 hours in one sitting? Now I know. Ooh, second person ever. I don't really care. It's not about a competition. If you keep comparing yourself to other people, you'll always be unhappy. Because there will always be someone better than you. And if there isn't, then eventually your ego is going to get crushed when someone new comes along and does beat it, you know? It's best to only worry about things that are in your control, right? So, how good other people are at this game is of no importance to me, you know? He burrs quite a bit. You're here? What the fuck? Why are you here? Ooh. That was scary. Don't know why she was over there. Okay, I'll go there. Fair enough. It's also a good one. Oh, well. Scooter's decided to take up the offer. Ooh! Ooh. That was a bit too close. Wait, is that a giant golf bats? It is. See, every time I play this game, I notice something different. Did he tank that? I heard the sound effects of being hit, but he didn't like, die. Would I do 600% again if I completed it? Well, I've already completed it, and I'm doing it again, so yeah. Although, I will say the next time I do 600%, it'll be inbounds on 1.04. Probably won't be doing it, like, no to skips again for a while. It'll be inbounds. The reason why I chose to do no to skips is because it requires the least amount of rousing. Like, with inbounds, you gotta do all this, like I think each ending will be slightly different for rouse. Well, it's not that it'll be slightly different, it's that I don't remember the inbounds route for all unlockables. So I have to relearn this. Because this is back when I thought it would only take me one attempt to do 600%. So I'm like, I'll just do no to skips pretty quickly. And then 5 attempts later, well, this is my 6th attempt. I'm still doing no to skips. I would have been able to learn the inbounds route by now, but I've committed to no to skips. It is fine, I like no to skips. But what was that? Why were they there? Eh? Oh, dude, he's seriously taking the whole way there? Unstoppable. Dude, he tanked it. What? Took 3 hits. Inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 6. Lovely. And then 50. Lovely. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. I should like move this up here. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Come on, baby. Aw, so close to 12,222. Yes! Oh, that feels good. Feels good. Actually, a run I'm happy with. This could have been sub 12 easily. This could have been sub 1150 easily. Like, without dying, I'd say this is like 1145 territory, or even below that. No, deathless, but it's asking a lot for, you know, playing this long. Oh, more times FNAF run, as they say. So I'm going to end stream and recording now so that I don't have to take up any more storage space with this large ass video. I'll see you all later.